This EPB Classic Rerun is brought to you by Calvert and Nunn Insurance in Glasgow.
O'clock tonight. Only a boys game tonight. The girls will be in action tomorrow night along with the boys at Metcalfe County, and then Thursday night we'll travel to Clinton County over in Albany for a doubleheader as well. Barren County coming off a 57-53 win last Tuesday over Monroe County, looking for their 7th win in a row, and the Cumberland County Panthers looking for their 3rd win of the season as they lost to Russell County last Tuesday night by a score of 65-56. Now, the district tournament begins here next Monday night with a boys doubleheader. Barren County and Edmonson County in game 1 at 6 o'clock, followed by Allen County, Scottsville, and Glasgow at 7:45. The boys championship on Thursday night, March 3rd at 7. And in the girls bracket, Barren County and Edmonson County on Tuesday night, a week from tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Glasgow and Allen County, Scottsville at 7:45 the same evening, with the girls championship game Friday night, March 4th at 7 o'clock. All the games here at Barren County High, and all the games will be heard here on Magic 106.7 in Glasgow's ESPN Radio, as well as the boys and girls 4th regional basketball tournaments at Western's Diddle Arena. And it's almost time for March Madness, Petey.
Ooh, Jay, March Madness, you getting me all shivered up.
Get those chills running up and down your spine.
Love it, Jay.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We don't have much of a crowd here tonight. I'm kind of disappointed, but we're still 35 minutes away from the time the boys tip off, so hopefully we'll get some more fans in here before this game gets underway. Of course, this is a game looking at it on paper. Lincoln House ratings have the Trojans as a 38-point favorite over Cumberland County, but you just can't look at it on paper all the time.
Well, it's one of those things, and, you know, I'll say it tonight, because if I don't say it tonight, I never will. What team shows up on what night, Jay, and you never know. Cumberland County could come out shooting the lights out, and we could come out
Hatcher and Sandler Funeral Home, serving all with dignity and respect since 1899.
Saxophone, son of Barry and Kathy Craddock. Lapham, clarinet, son of Tom and Janelle Lapham. Kelly McKinney, flute, the daughter of Paul and Marita McKinney. Ian Myman, percussion, son of Joe and Beth Myman. Josh Rathert, baritone and tuba, son of Timothy and Franchelle Rathert. Krista Williams, clarinet and color guard, daughter of Buddy and Pamela Williams.
You're listening to the senior night activities here at Barren County High School prior to the basketball game. We're about 30 minutes away. Scott Gillen continues the senior night festivities.
And now for our senior girl basketball players.
I think we're waiting for the spotlights to come on here, Petey, as it gets dark in the gymnasium when you introduce the senior players.
Now we get a little noise from the crowd. Scott's even got his flashlight out.
Oh, yeah. Spotlight's on you.
We'll get the Chicago Bulls music going.
Number 25, Haley Edmonds, daughter of Chris and Sheila Edmonds.
Haley's done a good job for Coach John Butler's team this year. Been a really good role player, can step outside, hit the jump shot, and will also go to the glass RJ.
Number 24, Jessica Mitchell, daughter of Mike and Lisa Mitchell.
Yeah, I think Jessica's really a coach's dream as far as, a girl that'll come out every night and, bring it and always go 100%.
Number 33, Lindsay Williams, daughter of Randy and Tammy Williams.
Lindsay's really the same type of kid, really works really hard every night, going to the glass, can step outside and shoots a nice little outside jump shot, really a nice kid to have on your team.
Players. Number 35, Will Bauer, the son of Lewis and Debbie Bauer.
Of course, Coach Steve Riley's going to start off his seniors tonight for this final home game of the regular season. Will Bauer being the first senior introduced.
Number 23, Eric Landro, son of Harold and Sandy Landro.
Probably the most athletic senior on the boys basketball team. Eric's had a fine season thus far. Had a little ankle injury, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
But has bounced back from that.
Really, his stats really don't say a lot for him, only averaging 6.6 points a game, but can get hot on any night, especially from three-point range.
Plays very aggressive.
Never bashful to dive on the floor for a loose ball.
Yeah.
Number 14, Jared Mattingly, son of Kenny Mattingly and Sherry Thompson.
Jared Mattingly, a player that can come in and knock down a three-pointer at any moment of the ball game.
Yeah, Jay's only averaging 2.7 points, but like you said, he can shoot the lights out if he gets hot. I think it's Allen County where he hit a couple shots.
I think so.
Number 42, Lewis Morgan, son of Lewis and Emily Morgan.
Bring out the workhorse.
Here he goes. Yep.
And he almost hit his head on the crossbar.
Lewis Morgan's had an excellent senior year, had a great year last year, but going to top it off this year and hopefully win another district championship, averaging 13 points, almost a double-double. He's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game.
Number 5, Ben Wyatt, son of Ricky and Brenda Wyatt.
Tony the Shade tonight. Another player that can knock down the three-pointer at any time. He's averaging about 3.5 points a game, but he's knocked down a couple of threes in a certain ball game a couple of times this year.
And he's also a kid that can come in and you know spot some time at point guard and does a really good job filling in when Ryan Gansey's out of the game at the point.
These players have provided nothing but leadership for their teammates, and they will be missed dearly next year by everyone here at Barren County High School. We would now like to recognize the rest of the 2004-2000 Senior 5 senior class, if they would please stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. Most of all, the Pep Club would like to give a special thanks to all parents who have taken time and patience to help these students excel in life at Barren County High School. Let's give these parents a round of applause. This concludes senior night. Thanks for supporting our seniors, and the Pep Club wishes these seniors success in their futures. Thank you.
Good job.
And thanks to Scott Gillen, and that's the senior night festivities here from Barren County High School. This senior night 2005, last home game of the regular season for the Barren County Trojans. Of course, the Trojanettes played their last home regular season game last Tuesday night, and they get to play against Cumberland County Friday night. Of course, Cumberland County out of school on Friday due to the flu, and so the game had to be rescheduled. We rescheduled the boys' game for tonight, which will tip off in about 23.5 minutes. So we're going to take a little break and come back and get ready to set the stage for this basketball game. The Trojans and the Cumberland County Panthers here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back at Barren County as the Trojans and the Panthers go at it here tonight. As we said earlier, the Panthers only averaging 48.8 points a game, and their opponents averaging 73.5. And their 16th district basketball tournament begins next week as well. Of course, all district tournament action begins either Monday or Tuesday of next week. And looking at the 16th district, which involves Cumberland County, they will take on Monroe County Monday night at 7:30, and the games are being played at Cumberland County, Clinton County, and Metcalfe County. And the other basketball game, that'll be on Tuesday, March 1st. You'd have to say that Monroe County probably the favorite over Cumberland. Clinton and Metcalfe a toss-up on a neutral floor. Of course, they have split during the season. Metcalfe beaten Clinton. Clinton's beaten Metcalfe, but by small margins. Metcalfe won the All-A Classic, 4th region, went to the state. And, of course, that's who we see tomorrow night, Metcalfe County.
Right, and the other thing, the 1 and the 4 seeds also get a day off, Jay. So, the Clinton County Metcalfe, the 2 and the 3, will play on Tuesday night, and then they'll turn around and play in the championship game on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. at Cumberland County. So only get really 24 hours off instead of having 48.
That gives whoever wins between Monroe County and Cumberland County a night off, which you'd have to favor Monroe County to win that ball game.
Probably.
But you never know. On Cumberland County's floor, they got the home court advantage. We'll just have to wait and see. We're about 16.5 minutes away from tip-off as we have the senior night festivities here at Barren County High. We'll come back and run down the list of all the district tournament action around the region starting next week. Coming up next here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to your money, you can keep it in an average checking account or check into a new account that goes beyond your expectations. Introducing Beyond Checking at South Central Bank. Of course, it features no minimum balance, personalized checks, unlimited checking, interest and overdraft privilege, but Beyond Checking boasts a $10,000 accidental death and dismemberment policy, credit card registration, key tag return, and we proudly go beyond with a $10,000 identity theft protection plan. Sound like Beyond Checking might be just what you've been looking for? Then visit your hometown South Central Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, Edmonton, or Park City today to learn more about Beyond Checking. Even if you're already checking with us, we'll be happy to transfer you into a new Beyond Checking account. Beyond expectations, Beyond Checking. Hometown banking at South Central Bank. There is a difference. Member FDIC.
All this traffic, never gonna make it.
When you fill up with Phillips 66 quality Proclean gasolines, you could pretty much drive anywhere. You could be an eighth of a tank from being on time to pick up a new arrival.
Come on, let's move it.
That's an eighth of a tank from knowing that new arrival is a boy.
Okay, suitcase check, pillow check. Okay, I'm set. Let's do it. Honey, you might need me. Right.
A lot of life happens in your car, so wherever you decide to drive, make sure you fill up with Phillips 66 quality Proclean gasolines. They help clean your engine, making your car more responsive as you drive. That way you can focus on the important things in life, like whether you're driving to the right hospital. Phillips 66 quality Proclean gasolines, because life happens between empty and full.
Every Tuesday is Super Tuesday. Get premium for the same price as Plus at any Travelers in Southern Kentucky on Super Tuesdays.
I have spent my life researching the world's oceans. I have swum with the dolphins, dove the Great Barrier Reef, catalogued the exotic. But of all the fishes, my most favorite come with tartar sauce and melting cheese. McDonald's filet o fish. Flaky. Golden. Yes. McDonald's. I'm loving it. At participating stores.
Glass Paving in Glasgow is paving the way to the future with quality services and competitive prices that are second to none. Keep your neighborhood and your property in particular at the standard you've worked for and envisioned all your life. Count on the paving people with the right touch for your driveways. For a free estimate, call Glass Paving today at 651-3897 or 651-6645. Serving you on 31E North in Glasgow. Paving the way to the future. Glass Paving.
Whether you're a professional contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at Square Deal Lumber Company in Glasgow. At Square Deal Lumber Company in Glasgow, you'll find complete selections of lumber, building materials, builder's hardware, Porter paints, and Echo power tools. An extensive line of tools, bolts, screws, and fasteners. Help from an experienced staff dedicated to taking care of you and your project. A modern store with wide aisles and bright lighting. Quick loadouts in a drive-through lumber shed. Easy access and lots of parking. Plus all the service and value that has made Square Deal the oldest building material supplier in the area. Square Deal Lumber Company on Parkview Drive behind Shawnee's and the Electric Plant Board. Square Deal is proud to be a Kentucky centennial business serving customers since 1891.
Jay Turner and Greg Peterson back at Barren County as the Trojans go up against Cumberland County here tonight with the last home game of the regular season. Of course, the Trojans and Trojanettes will host the 15th District Tournament beginning a week from tonight as March Madness begins just a day early on February the 28th. Looking at some of the other district tournaments around the region, 13th District Girls Basketball Tournament to be played at Franklin Simpson. Franklin Simpson will play Russellville on Monday night at 6:30, and then Tuesday night, 6:30, Logan County against Todd County Central. Franklin Simpson, you'd have to say, is the favorite to win the 13th District Girls Basketball Tournament, especially on their home floor.
Yeah, as a one seed, you're always the favorite, Jay, and you got to also worry about that 4 seed because that 4 seed might have possibly been a 3 seed, you know, depending on what the records were and stuff. So you never know. You never want one of those number 4 seeds to come up and sneak up on you and get one.
Yeah. 14th District Basketball Tournament, girls at Greenwood, Warren East and Bowling Green.
Should be a barn burner. I know Jason Cupcello will go against Angie Anderson, and then the other game I see is Greenwood Warren Central. Ooh. I saw that game earlier in the year, and that was a dandy.
And that ought to be a dandy in that one. Playing at Greenwood, of course, and that's March the 2nd. Both games, Warren East and Bowling Green, Greenwood and Warren Central. That must be a typo right there. They
gotta be.
The finals at Marshall County. Oh, why do you want to go to Marshall County and play a district final for?
For the 14th district.
I think somebody did a typo on that. Whoops. Of course, the 15th district we know about here at Barren County. Barren County and Edmonson County in Game 1 next Tuesday at 6. Glasgow and Allen County, Scottsville. Now, that could be a dandy of a ball game right there. Even Barren and Edmonson could be an interesting basketball game. But Glasgow and Allen ought to be a toss-up.
Yeah, Jay, I think both games that night, the girls and the boys game, will both be dandies, and we'll have them both here live.
Yeah. Now we look at the 16th district. You've got Clinton County, which is the region favorite, not only the district favorite in District 16, but the region 4 favorite, taking on Cumberland County, a team that has come on pretty good this year. They've won 11 ball games, but probably don't have the talent to beat Clinton County.
Probably not.
And Monroe County and Metcalfe County, that's another game that's probably going to be an easy win for the Lady Falcons.
Another game that's, maybe a toss-up. Metcalfe might sneak up on them and get them, but this is also Monroe's last 16 district tournament as well, being in that district before they come over here with us. So we'll see. And
Metcalfe girls have been playing quite well here the latter part of the year. They've won 2 of their last 3 or 3 of the last 4 ball games. So
we'll get to see them.
Tomorrow night. Over in Edmonton. You're looking at the boys' side of the district tournament brackets. 13th at Franklin Simpson. Franklin Simpson and Todd Central in the first game Monday night, and then Tuesday night Russellville and Logan County. So that'll be a matchup there. Probably Franklin Simpson and Russellville, your 2 favorites, but you never know when it comes tournament time.
I'll tell you what,
could be an upset somewhere.
I'll tell you what, that Tuesday night, March 1st, there won't be a soul in Logan County. They'll all be in Franklin for that crosstown showdown.
Yeah.
And then you got Dennis Pardue, obviously taking on the Logan County Club, and then you got Todd Central taking on Franklin Simpson.
Well, you got the 14th district tournament at Greenwood, Warren Central and Warren East. Of course, Warren Central probably the heavily favorite right there. Warren East only won 2 or 3 ball games this year.
Yeah, I talked to Russell Malone just the other night, and I asked him, I said, what are you going to do? He said, well, I don't know yet. He said, I don't know if I'm going to take a page out of Tommy Compton's book and hold the ball, or just try to play him straight up and just try to keep him from, try to get him out of that press somehow, because they're very good at that.
Bowling Green and Greenwood at Greenwood. You almost give Greenwood a little edge on that ball game, and playing the Purples.
The last time the 2 teams met in the district tournament was 2002, and Greenwood upset them when the district tournament was at Warren East. So you never know, and I know Aaron Best's club will have his team ready to play against Blaine Embry's club.
15th district, which we know about here at Barren County. Barren County and Edmonton County in the first game Monday night, and then Allen County, Scottsville, and Glasgow. Glasgow's been playing quite well here as of late. Allen County, Scottsville originally was the district favorite, but Barren County has knocked them off twice this year, both by close margins.
I was going to say we snuck out of there with a win.
And so it's going to be interesting to see how that district tournament pans out here at Barren County. The 16th at Cumberland County, Monroe County, and Cumberland County. A week from tonight, Clinton County and Metcalfe County, which we talked about earlier. You'd have to say Clinton County, Metcalfe County, a toss-up.
Yeah, Jay, it's almost too close to call, and I want to see Metcalfe County. They said that team is the best it's been since JP's been there. I know they're only the 3 seed, but records can be deceiving, and it'll be nice to see them play tomorrow night.
Of course, Tim McMurtry back at the helm of the Hornets, and he's won 11 or 12 ball games already this year, and won the 4th Region All-A Classic, went to the State All-A. So he's turned the program around only in 1 season.
Yeah, and you got to also mention the Monroe County, Cumberland County boys game as well. It's on Cumberland County's home floor, so you never know what could happen there.
And all that tournament, as we said, at Cumberland County. That's a look at the district tournaments around the region, and there are always going to be upsets. You just don't know where they're going to happen. That's what makes it March Madness.
It's kind of like filling out your brackets. I get the heebie-jeebies even thinking about it. What upset am I going to pick here? And we're going to have to sit down and do that and see who can pick the winners.
Yeah. Well, we're about 7 minutes away. Barren County Trojans and the Cumberland County Panthers here on Senior Night 2005. Back after this on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back here at Barren County High School, as we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. There are a few other games going on around the area tonight. On this Monday night, Edmonton County boys and girls are hosting Todd Central. Hart County girls at Taylor County, and the Monroe County boys are at Franklin Simpson this evening. So a few other games going on as we're into the last week of the regular season for all the basketball teams across the state of Kentucky. And you can catch all the high school basketball scores on the KHSAA website at khsaa.org. Click on scoreboard, where you'll find all the games, the scores from around the state. The Cumberland County Panthers, 2-19, under new head basketball coach Dennis Smith, will start at one guard Kenny Garman, number 15, a 5'11", 175-pound senior that averages 5 points a game. Curtis Claywell, 6 foot 165 and an 8th grader, will start at a guard. Wears number 44. He averages 6.3 points a game. Patrick Stalkup, number 3, 5'8", 165 and a junior, averaging 16 points a game. He'll be a guard. The forwards are Ken Alexander, number 00 at 5'11", 170, a senior, averaging 4.5. And Andre Staten, 6'1", 210, a junior, averaging 9.5 points and 9 rebounds a ball game. He'll be the other forward for Coach Dennis Smith. For the Barren County Trojans, under Coach Steve Riley, assisted by Warren Cunningham and Nathan Johnson. We'll start all the seniors tonight. One guard, Ben Wyatt, number 5, 5'11", 165, averaging 3.5 points a game. Eric Landrum, number 23 at 6'1", 185, averaging 6.6. Jared Mattingly, number 14 at 6'2", 165, averaging 2.7. The forwards will be Will Bauer, 6 foot 185, and Lewis Morgan at 6'3", 230, averaging 13 points a game. He had 20 points to win last Tuesday night against Monroe County. We're about 2.5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll have Dr. Jerry Ralston, superintendent from Barren County Schools, join us at halftime. He'll be updating us on what's going on in the Barren County school system. We'll continue our coverage. It's Barren County and Cumberland County here on Magic 106.7 in Glasgow's ESPN Radio 1440. Barry Vincent, your officials for tonight's basketball game. Here on this Monday, of course, a game that was rescheduled from Friday night. Cumberland County was out of school because of illness. And so the Panthers come out of the court with black and green uniforms with green numbers and letters. Panthers across their jerseys. And the Barren County Trojans with white uniforms trimmed in burgundy and gold with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. And Barren County moving to the right side of your radio dial. Well, they're lined up as if we're going to... There we go. Got to get switched around. Cumberland County coming to the left side as Jared Mattingly will jump against Ken Alexander. Mark Curry tosses up. Barren County gets the tap. And the control. Ben Wyatt has it for the Trojans. Dribbles into the front court. All 5 seniors starting tonight for the Trojans. Mattingly on the left wing. Out on top it comes to Bauer. Over the right side to Ben Wyatt. Goes down low to Morgan. Morgan turns. Spin move. Ball away jumper over the rim. Tapped out. And Cumberland County comes up with it as Cody Pruitt, who started the ball game tonight for the Panthers. Out it comes to Garman. And now over the right side to Stalkup. Down to the baseline. They go to Claywell outside. Staten driving against Bauer. Leaves it in the corner. Here's a jumper. It is short. Misses everything. Ball's tapped out to Mattingly. Trojans running it down the other way. Out to Landrum. Landrum sends it across over to Ben Wyatt. He'll try a three-pointer. Got it.
Just what we talked about in the senior night festivities. Ben Wyatt only averaging 2.7 can come out and light you up.
And almost a steal, but Ben Wyatt. Here's Staten on the right side of the floor. Feeds it inside. A shot left-handed. No good. Rebounded by Morgan. Outlet pass comes to Mattingly. Mattingly down the right side. Now holds up, bounces it off to Wyatt. Wyatt down low to Bauer. Bauer double team, bounce pass across the lane. Here's a shot by Mattingly. Good.
Got a nice little curving bounce pass over from Bauer.
5-0 Barren County. Panthers bringing it up the floor. Stalkup spinning across the timeline against Ben Wyatt. Stalkup now drives. He'll feed it off, deflected against the board by Wyatt. Landrum has it for the Trojans. Landrum feeds it off. Mattingly behind the arc, won't shoot the three as the Panthers come out and pick him up. Now here's Landrum. Turnaround jumper, 15. Yes!
Everything's falling.
7-0. Dennis Smith wants a timeout already. We play just about a minute and a half, and the Barren County Trojans have jumped out to a 7-0 lead. 30-second timeout called by Coach Dennis Smith. Looking at their lineup, you know, they start 2 seniors, a junior, a freshman, and an 8th grader. Actually, 2 juniors in the lineup. Garman and is the only senior starting tonight. Andre Staten, a junior. They started Cody Pruitt, a freshman tonight, along with Curtis Claywell, an 8th grader, and Patrick Stalkup, a junior. So a pretty young ball club overall for this Cumberland County Panther team.
Yeah, Jay, just looking at the stats, Will Bauer looks like he's only got a free throw on the year. We need to get him in the book. Starting tonight on senior night, we need to get him on the board early.
Yeah. Barren County picking up with full court pressure as Staten will put the ball in play, or rather Alexander, that is. Alexander to put it in play for Cumberland County. Alexander still looking, gets it into play to Garman. And we got a whistle and a blocking foul in the back court. It's going to be charged to Will Bauer. And that is going to be the first foul of the ball game. And so Cumberland County will have it out of bounds. bring the length of the floor.
Steve Riley's already got his jacket off and his tie down. As Lewis Morgan gets the steal, it looks like it's going to be kicked out of bounds.
It's going to be kicked out of bounds. They tried a run out, and Morgan knocked it away, but it hit somebody's foot. I think it maybe hit his foot, went out of bounds. So Alexander will put it in play on the Panthers' end of the floor. Sends it out deep. Garman has it on the left side. Garman looking. Now hands it off to Claywell. Claywell, the 8th grader, has it slapped away by Mattingly and out of bounds in front of the Barren County bench. Alexander will put it in play out of the side in front of the bench. Comes into play to Garman. They throw it out to Claywell. Claywell now crossover dribble. Steal. Here comes Mattingly. It's slapped away by Wyatt. Wyatt down low. Back outside. Got trapped. He kind of lost his footing there. And Ben coming up limping a little bit. May have twisted his ankle slightly.
Referee Mark Curry checking with Ben, make sure he's okay. Good job by the official.
As Alexander gets it in play to Staukup. Staukup in the back court. Works up court against Ben Wyatt. Gets it across the line. Staukup now hands it off to Garman. Feeds it out to Claywell. Claywell now gets a screen. Picks up his dribble. Looks for help. Being pressured. Garman has it near midcourt. Garman trying to wheel around Mattingly. And a steal. Here comes Wyatt down the left side. All the way with a reverse layup. Got it. 9-0 Barren County. Staukup with it for Cumberland County. 5:15 to play. First quarter. Bounce pass right side to Garman. Garman in a trap. High looping pass over the head of Claywell. Here comes Landrum with it. Landrum all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. 11-0 Barren County. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. And driving all the way to the bucket. Shot put up. It is no good by Staukup, but a foul on the Trojans.
Coach Dennis Smith just talking to Barry Vincent about he thought he had a lot of hands on the on his dribblers, and sure enough, that's the call he got as the kid drove down the lane.
And the foul on Lewis Morgan, his first, and the team's second, sending Patrick Staukup to the free throw line. Averages 16 points a game for the Cumberland County Panthers. The left-hander puts it up. It's no good. Too strong off the back of the rim.
Yeah, everybody in maroon and white tonight. It's all smiles. It's a good night. I think it's a pretty good team to play on senior night. You can come in, get you a nice little win, get everybody in the game, and go from there.
Second shot off the front of the rim. Morgan with a rebound off to Wyatt. Sends it down court to Mattingly. Mattingly down in the right corner. Gets it back out now to Landrum. Landrum works to the top of the key. Curls it right side. Bauer's going to fire up a three, and it's no good. Morgan with the offensive board. Lewis now sends it out to Wyatt. Fakes the three. He'll put it up from 17. Knocked the bottom out of it.
Wow. Got nothing but net on that one, Jay.
Ben Wyatt with 7 points. 13-0 Barren County. 4:25 to play, first quarter. Staukup with the basketball. Here's almost a steal by Wyatt. Bauer trying to scoop it up. Rolling on the floor. Loose ball.
Good hustle.
Claywell has it. And almost knocked away by Wyatt. Coming out with it. Staukup feeds it underneath to Alexander. He'll put it up and in.
Did a good job trying to go for the steal, but didn't quite get the rotation. They shot a wide open layup.
13-2. Wyatt brings it in front court. Cody Brewington, Ryan Gansey, along with John Bonnewell and Jacob Glover. And Patrick Combus all going to check in. Here's a jumper by Landrum, a three-pointer. 16-2, Barren County. Staukup in the backcourt being pressured. And we got a whistle and a foul as Alexander was double-teamed. The foul charged to Will Bauer, I believe it is. And that is going to be number 2.
I think this also gives the fans, as 5 subs come in, you folks at home can hear it. Good job to give the 5 seniors a nice round of applause as well.
So the seniors come to the bench, replaced by Ryan Gansey, 5'8", 140, a junior, a normal starter, along with Cody Brewington, 6 foot 150 and a junior. Jacob Glover, 6'3", 195 and a junior. And here's Claywell from long range. No good. Rebound by Cody Brewington.
Nice box out.
Gets rid of it to Ryan Gansey. Gansey, diagonal pass. Combus goes under, lays it in.
Actually doing a good job getting down the baseline.
18-2. And Garman has a shot partially blocked by Bonnewell.
That was Combus's first field goal of the year.
Yeah, Brewington off to Gansey. Gansey works out in the backcourt. Will set things up. Oh, nice feed. Goes through the hands of Glover and out of bounds. So the turnover gives it to Cumberland County. And the Trojans set up in the full court press with 3:08 to play first quarter. Trojans leading 18-2. Inbounds pass Stalkup, splits the double team. Weaves through traffic, takes it down the middle. Loses a handle on it. Brewington then had it swipe back away. Saved in bounds. Claywell with a jumper, good from 17 feet in the left corner. Claywell, the 8th grader, his first 2, and it's 18-4. Brewington with it for Barren County. Out to Gansey. Gansey now on the dribble. Sends it left side to Combus. Down the baseline, Glover. He's going to fire it up and misses the shot. Rebound taken in there by Alexander of Cumberland County. Gives it off to Stalkup and knocked away by Gansey and out of bounds.
Great hustle, Ryan.
2:33 left in the quarter, and the Cumberland County Panthers will have the basketball. Right here in front of us as Alexander will put it in play. Comes out to Claywell. Claywell now brings it in front court. Still on the dribble, gets a screen from Stalkup, works off to the right side, has a moving pick right there. And now Claywell in trouble, gets rid of it in the corner to Pruitt. He hands it off now to Stalkup. Stalkup works toward the lane, fires up a one-hander and put it in.
Did a good job staying with his shot.
Stalkup's first 2 points, and it's 18-6. 2:06 to play here in the opening quarter. Gansey with the basketball, bounce pass wide right to Brewington. Brewington now, he's double teamed. Feeds it down in the corner to Glover. Glover's double team. Back out to Brewington. Sends it out and around the horn to Gansey. Gansey, long cross-court pass, Brewington. He'll fire up that three-pointer. Knocks it down.
Can't give him any room. Cannot give him any room. He'll light you up.
21-6. Stalkup trying to get away from a trap. Trying to split the trap and does. Works it all the way down the left of the lane. Runs into 2 players and a lot of collision of players going on. But Garman keeps it. Gives it off now to Pruitt. He'll send it out to Claywell. Top of the key. Three-pointer. No. Rebound in there by Ryan Gansey. Had it knocked loose and picked up. Scramble for. And Bonnewell is going to be held in there with Patrick Stalkup. The ball comes back to Cumberland County on the alternating possession.
Good box out right there by Patrick Combus, doing the little things that go unnoticed and don't go on the stat sheet.
1:23 to play here in the first quarter as Alexander will put it in play for the Panthers. In the corner, it goes to Pruitt. High pass tapped away by Brewington and out of bounds. They try to go down low to Garman on the block. So the Panthers get it back with 1:19 to play. And Alexander sends it out to Pruitt. Bounce pass out to Garman. Garman on the right side of the floor on the dribble. Crossover to the free throw line. Shoots it over Brewington. No good. Rebound by Glover. Bounce pass to Gansey. Gansey sends it up court now to Brewington. Brewington stops, fires up that three. It's short. I believe somebody got a hand on that one. And it's saved in bounds underneath the Glover, and he puts it in. 23-6. Pruitt gives to Garman. Cross-court pass, Stalkup. In the middle, it goes to Alexander. Swings it off now to Claywell. Goes up against Bonnewell. It's no good. And Bonnewell with a rebound. Up to Gansey. Gansey trying to make a move. Sends it off now to Brewington. Down to the baseline. Glover, jumper. Yes.
Nice little J from the short corner.
25-6. Barren County. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. A steal by Combus. He goes to the rack and lays it in.
Wow, 2 field goals for Combus.
27-6. Claywell in the backcourt. Double team. Bounce pass Alexander. Throws it up to midcourt to Garman. Garman crossover. He's going to fire up a three. It's no good. Battle for the rebounds. Tap to Bonnewell with 11 seconds. He gives to Gansey. 8 seconds to play. Ryan brings it up the floor. Gets across. Sends it right side. It's deflected out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Combus. And the ball will go to Cumberland County.
Got to go to meet the pass on that one, Pat.
So the Panthers will have it in bounds with 3.1. Here is Pruitt. Launches up a half-court shot. It hit the rim. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Barren County 27, Cumberland County 6. Back with the second quarter of action in a moment here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
Calvert and Nunn Insurance not only offer a variety of policies, but are exceptional in their customer service and up-to-date quotes. Contact Vicki Bartley and her staff for any of your insurance needs. Calvert and Nunn Insurance is next to the Plaza Theater in downtown Glasgow.
Out to a 27-6 lead on the Cumberland County Panthers as the 5 seniors will come back in to start the second quarter. Ben Wyatt, 7 points. Eric Landrum with 7. Patrick Combis, 4. Jacob Glover with 4. Jared Mattingly, 2. Cody Brinton knocks down a 3 in that first period of play.
And the other thing you like to see about that, the crew that finished up the first quarter is, I mean, that's our future right there. You know, after these 5 seniors depart, you know, that's really going to be the core. And I'm guessing Steve Riley wants to see a lot out of Pat Combis, and 2 field goals right there in just the 4.5 minutes or so. Got to show Coach Riley something.
Ben White with the basketball for the Trojans. Left side, Mattingly. Floater pass back off to Ben White. Here's an alley-oop, and almost a stop by Mattingly. And taken by Morgan. Jumper good, the baseline. Now, that been a nice play for you to finish that one.
I got a feeling that one was drawn up in the huddle.
Yeah, 29-6. Patrick Stalkup driving and tries to scoop it up. He's fouled. Drove between 3 or 4 Trojans left side of the lane. Foul is going to be charged to Eric Landrum. That is his first. Team foul number 4 on the Trojans. Sending Patrick Stalkup to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 from the stripe, the only player to shoot free throws here in the ball game thus far.
First good call of the night by Mark Curry.
Free throw up, good by Stalkup. 29-7. Second toss on the way. It is in and out. Rebounded by Lewis Morgan. Bounces it off to Ben Wyatt. Wyatt into the front court now as Panthers go man-to-man. Right side, Mattingly. Mattingly out to Morgan. Free throw line. Left side, Wyatt. He can't shoot the 3 as Stalkup picks him up. Sends it out now to Landrum. Landrum right side, Morgan. Fakes a 3. He's going to drive to the bucket. Goes under. Reverses it up and in.
Didn't know Lewis had those guard skills.
Wow. Second field goal for Lewis Morgan is 31-7. 7 minutes to play before halftime. Knocked away by Wyatt. In the hands of Mattingly. Wyatt with a wide open layup. Missed it. Rebound Mattingly. Back up and in.
I think Ben was just trying to pad Mattingly's rebounding skills there for him.
Well, he did it. 33-7. Knocked away by Wyatt. Here comes Ben. Going all the way to the bucket this time and draws a foul. And it'll be charged to Garmin. His first. And the team's first. Ben Wyatt will step to the free throw line to shoot a pair for the Trojans. Ben Wyatt, about a 67% free throw shooter on the season.
Second good call of the night by Mark Curry.
Second good call.
I told him I was going to keep
you
track.
tell him about that.
Keep track of good calls, bad calls. Hopefully some member of his family's listening.
Ben Wyatt, first of 2, good. 8 points for Wyatt. It's 34-7. Litkenhouse Ratings had the Trojans a 38-point spread tonight. Second one good by Ben Wyatt. Makes it a 35-7 ball game with 6:36 to play here in the first half. Stalkup with the basketball for the Panthers. Trying to lean in, falls down with it, but got it away off to Pruitt. He'll fire up a baseline shot. No good. Rebound Alexander the lane. Forces it back up. No good. And in the rebound for is Lewis Morgan. Sends it up court to Bauer. Bauer stops. He's going to fire up a long 3. Knocks it down.
There, we got him one.
Will Bauer knocking it down from downtown.
Everybody all smiles on the bench.
38-7. Here's a steal by Ben Wyatt. Left to the lane. Goes all the way to the bucket. Right-handed layup. Good. 40-7. And here comes Stalkup. Weaving through traffic. Fires it up. Misses it. Battle for the rebound. Taken in there by Eric Landrum. Off to Ben Wyatt. Wyatt sends it down. Morgan's going to fire up a 3. Good!
That's about all you can do, Jay.
Whoa, we're going to have a full timeout. 43-7 Barren County on Magic 106.7 in Glasgow's ESPN. 43-7. Barren County leads with 5:41. Lewis Morgan knocking down his first 3-pointer of the season. His first attempt, and he's 100%.
I'm gonna tell Lewis to leave it right there.
Everything going the Trojans' way here tonight.
And I think Barry Vincent just came over here and told me that head coach Dennis Smith of the Panthers just taking another full timeout, so he'll take another 60 to talk about it. And you know, when you've got Lewis Morgan and losing track of my
Well, we've had
track here.
four Trojans that's hit 3-point. Well, actually 5.
And you know when
Brewington hit 1, Morgan's hit 1, Wyatt, Landrum, and Bauer.
You know when you've got Will Bauer hitting a three-pointer and Lewis Morgan hitting a three-pointer that you know you get beat pretty bad. And that's not a dog on Lewis or to Will at all, because I have all the respect for them as athletes. But I mean, just not a good night for Cumberland County as Mr. Lichtenhouse is looking pretty correct at this point.
All right, we get back to action. It'll be Cumberland County's basketball.
So he's taken 3 timeouts.
And Coach Dennis Smith has not substituted so far in this game. Patrick Stalkup brings it up for the Panthers. Trojans man-to-man. Bounce pass right side to Claywell. Claywell, the 8th grader, on the dribble. Sends it out to Garman. Swings it over to Stalkup on the left side. In the middle, in the high post, Alexander driving the bucket. Shot partially blocked, but a foul.
Lewis mauled him out. That'll be Lewis the second, isn't it?
That will be 2 on Lewis Morgan. Team's 5th, and so that will send Ken Alexander to the free throw line, averaging 4.5 points a game.
Might look to see some zone next trip down from Barren County.
Free throw is good. It gives him his 3rd point. 43-8. So we said earlier the Panthers only averaging 48.8 points a game, giving up 25 to their opponents. Second one right down the twine for Alexander. Makes it a 43-9 ball game. 5:22 to play here in the first half. Ben White with a basketball for the Trojans. Into the front court, Panthers man-to-man. Off to the right side, sends it out to Mattingly. Mattingly can't shoot it. Now sends it across to Bauer in the corner. Ben White fakes a 3. Deals it down low. Morgan in the lane to Bauer. Underneath to Morgan. Back up and in, and a foul.
Nice little give-and-go action, and he got 1.
9 points for Lewis Morgan all in this quarter, including that 3-pointer right toward the end of the first. And the foul of the Panthers coming to 0-0. Ken Alexander, his first, team second. And Lewis Morgan averaging 13 points a game. Free throw good.
Jay, how long do you leave him in?
Well, we're going to find out here.
Wow.
They're going to come out here in a minute. 2-3 zone applied by Barren County. Garman to the right side of Claywell. Bounce it back to Garman. Back over to Claywell. Claywell halfway to the corner. Bounce it back to Garman. Straight away across to Stalkup. But the corner goes to Pruitt. Pruitt now dribbles halfway out. Gives it back out to Garman. Garman over the right side. Claywell down in the corner. Stalkup fakes a 3. Drives in. Throws up one-hand shot. He rolls in. Stalkup with his 5th point. 46-11. Ben Wyatt into the front court for the Trojans. Left side, Morgan fakes a 3, drives all the way in the lane, scoops it up and in. 12 points for Morgan all in this quarter. It is 48-11. 4:13 still to play in the first half. Here's Garman, bounce pass Stalkup, 3-pointer on the way, off the mark, rebound taken by Ben Wyatt. Wyatt works to the left side, sends it down to Mattingly. Now here's Bauer, free throw line, high arching shot off the board. And taken in there, was it deflected? I believe it was partially blocked. And the Panthers come up with it. Garman the other way. Garman, a little shake and bake move, sends it out to Claywell. Claywell now, bounce pass left side to Stalkup. Stalkup back out to Claywell. Over the right side to Garman. Down to the corner goes to Pruitt. He'll fire away. It's an air ball. Morgan there to catch it. Gets rid of it to Ben Wyatt. 3:33 to play in the quarter before halftime. Wyatt out to Morgan. He's going to fire up another 3. It is off high this time. Rebound by Bauer, but they're going to call him for the foul. And that's going to be 3 on Will Bauer and 6 on the Trojans. So Glover, Bonniwell, Combus, Brewington, and Gansey are going to check in for the Trojans, and that's probably going to be your starting 5 next year for Barren County.
Talking about. Looks like they're going to go back, maybe a little trap here as soon as they get across half court, and they'll go man-to-man.
3:20 to play in a half. As Claywell has it left side, makes a move. Cut off by Glover. Out back it comes to Garman. Garman now back to Claywell. Claywell working to the right side, gets a screen. Takes it right side, now looking for help. Back out to Garman with Brewington on him. Alexander sets a screen. Garmin lost a handle on it, and then it's tapped out. Loose ball. Compass down to the floor. Scoots it out to Brewington. He gives to Gansey.
Good hustle.
Long diagonal pass. Bonniwell out to Brewington. A long three by Cody is no good. Rebound. Bonniwell had it slapped loose. Trying to go up with it. Shovel pass is slapped away. Taken by Claywell. Claywell going all the way to the bucket. He lost a handle on it. Puts it up anyway. Misses it. Rebound to Brewington. Knocked away. Loose ball. Scramble for rolling. And picking it up is Patrick Stalkup. Free throw line. Off to Pruitt for three. It's no good. Rebound taken in there by Ryan Gansey. 2:25 left in the half. Trojans with the basketball as Gansey sets things up. Bounce pass. High post. Glover. Off. Here comes Brewington. Feeds it back inside. It's taken away by Garmin. He almost lost it to Brewington. Now Garmin gets rid of it to Alexander. Back to Garmin. He brings it across. Sends it left side now to Claywell. Claywell trying to make a move on Glover. Shot is partially blocked and taken in there by Bonniwell. Gansey with the basketball. Long diagonal pass left side. Brewington feeds it underneath. The shot put up and in by Glover.
There you go. Great job running the floor by Jacob Glover.
6 points for Glover. It's 50-11. 1:49 left in the half. Garmin with the basketball for Cumberland County. Sends it down to the right side now to Claywell. Back out to Garmin. And now out to Stalkup. Stalkup against Ryan Gansey. Right side it comes to Garmin. Garmin double team now. Bounce it back to Stalkup. Trying to weave through traffic. Throws the ball and it's trying to save it was Garmin. He couldn't do so. Ball comes back to Barren County with 1:29 left to play here in the first half. Jacob Glover will inbounds the ball for the Trojans.
Cumberland County with 9 turnovers, but only 11 points and 3 rebounds as a team.
Wow. Trojans just dominating this first half. Gansey, high post to Bonniwell. Bonniwell back over to Gansey. He's going to fire up at three. It's no good. Rebound by Garmin of Cumberland County. 1:11 left here in the second. Garmin sends it off to Pruitt on the right wing. Pruitt now backs away. Lob pass down to Alexander underneath. Head fake, pump fake, puts it up and in.
Good job going up strong, staying with it. Maybe got fouled on that too. Helps side was late, rotating.
Here's Ryan Gansey going all the way across the lane. Sends it out to Brewington. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken down by Cumberland County's Curtis Alexander. Now Claywell with 42 seconds to play. Knocked away. Gansey has it for Barren County. Going all the way to the bucket. Puts it up. It is good and a foul.
Gansey took a spill. Maybe hit his head down there on the baseline.
Whew. Yeah, he's shaking his head a little bit. Rubbing his head. Foul is charged to number 3. And that is Patrick Stalkup. His first, team's third. Ryan Gansey with a chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play as we're going to have 3 new players come in for the Trojans. Blake Crabtree along with Bo Edwards, both freshmen. Edwards 5'11", 175. Crabtree 5'10", 160. And also Justin Davis going to check in for Gansey. If hits the free throw, and he misses it. Rebound by Alexander.
He must not want to come out of the game.
Down to 31 seconds to play. Here is Stalkup, and a foul on Gansey at midcourt. That'll be his first and the team's 7th. That puts Cumberland County in the bonus. As Justin Davis will now check in for Coach Steve Riley. 5'9", 125 and a sophomore. And Patrick Stalkup, 1 of 4 from the stripe here in the first half, has 5 points. He'll shoot the 1 and 1. Free throw good.
See if we can get a drive off a high ball screen down here on this next play down the court, Jay.
52-14. Stalkup with a bonus, and it's on the way, and it's good. A lot of rim, but it goes down. 52-15, 27 seconds. Davis with the basketball for the Trojans. Works it around Stalkup. Now picks up his dribble. Bounces off to Edwards. He's going to drive to the bucket, and he lays it up and in.
There's your dribble penetration with the ball screen, Jay.
Bo Edwards makes it a 54-15 ball game. 10 seconds to play in a half. Garmin with it for Cumberland County. Works right side. Deflected away by Glover. Goes out of bounds with 3.9 left. Alexander, left baseline, to inbounds for the Panthers. Comes out to Stalkup. He's going to go to the bucket, in and underneath. Zigzags his way and runs through traffic, puts it up and in for the final basket of the half. Halftime, 54-17. Barren County leads Cumberland County. When we come back, we'll have a chat with Dr. Jerry Ralston, Superintendent of Barren County Schools, in a moment here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
Calvert and Nunn Insurance not only offer a variety of policies, but are exceptional in their customer service and up-to-date quotes. Contact Vicki Bartley and her staff for any of your insurance needs. Calvert and Nunn Insurance is next to the Plaza Theater in downtown Glasgow.
Barren County 54, Cumberland County 17 here at halftime. The Trojans jumped out to a 27-6 lead at the end of the first period and scored 27 in the second period and held the Panthers to just 11 points. We'll have the halftime stats coming up momentarily, but first a chat with Dr. Jerry Ralston, Superintendent of Barren County Schools.
Hello,
good to see you, sir.
Good to be here.
Let's talk about, just give us an update on what's going on in the school system. I know we had a new principal named this afternoon at Austin Tracy.
Right, we had 3 elementary principal positions open. Austin Tracy was the first one. Danny Hardin's retired after many years, and last week I presented candidates to the site-based council, and they interviewed Thursday and Friday, and Saturday they came up with a choice. And Scott Harper, young man, assistant principal at Logan County High School, and I think he's going to do a great job, and I compliment the council for their work in arriving at that choice.
Of course, we have some other vacancies open in high school and Red Cross.
I've met with high school council. I have submitted names to them, and they're in the process of going through those names, and hopefully they can arrive at a selection fairly soon. With Red Cross, Miss Berry just recently announced her retirement, and I met with them last week to discuss with them the process, and probably this Friday I will be meeting with them to submit names to them for consideration for that position. So hopefully in the next few or several days we'll have principals in place at those 2 elementary schools.
Let's talk about some of the construction updates. I know there's been some land purchases. Is that right?
Well, last year, several months ago, we did purchase 91 acres on Highway 90. We're looking at future construction projects there. We as probably many people know here, we've had 4 major projects ongoing. Our middle school renovation, our vocational school, they call it the Area Technology Center, and Austin Tracy Elementary. Those 3 buildings have been completed for the most part. We have a $9.2 million renovation at Eastern. This fall of 05, we're looking to put staff and students into those classrooms, but that project won't be completed until the fall of 2006. I think what's also important to us as a district is consideration for future projects. We are looking at perhaps a second middle school or what we're calling a Trojan Academy to address the enrollment issues at Barren County High School. We have 1,200 students. We're over capacity at our middle school. We're also looking at perhaps an additional elementary school. We're overcrowded at Red Cross Elementary, and we feel another elementary school at some point in the future will allow us to accept students, Barren County students from Barren County parents that want to send their kids to a Barren County school. So got some very important decisions. We're doing a lot of research, and we're doing a lot of data gathering, and we'll be sharing that with the board. And sometime soon, we're hoping to decide on the direction that we're going to take for this district.
Of course, the area keeps growing, population keeps growing, which means more capacity for schools.
Well, that's exactly right, and you got to have the facilities to accept the enrollment for those that want to enroll in our school system. We are one of 15 school districts in the state that are considered growth districts, and anytime you grow, it means more funding for more programs and more services and more things that you can do for kids. So we're very excited about the fact that we are in fact a growth district.
A lot of things keep continuing to go on in Barren County schools, and it keeps you busy, I'm sure.
It's a great area. It's a great school district. We get great staff, we got great students, and a great location. I'm just thankful every day that I'm able to work in a district of this quality.
Dr. Ralston, always good to see you, sir.
Thank you, Jay.
And we'll be talking to you later.
Thank you for the job that y'all do for us as well.
We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dr. Jerry Ralston, Superintendent of Barren County Schools. We'll come back after this break and give you the halftime scoring in a moment here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Barren County leads Cumberland County here at halftime. Checking out some of the halftime scoring. First for Cumberland County, 6 field goals in the first half. They were 5 of 8 from the foul line. They're led in scoring by Patrick Stalker with 9. He had 3 field goals and was 3 of 6 from the foul line. 6 points for Ken Alexander on a couple of free throws and 2 field goals. And a field goal for Curtis Claywell. And that was it for Cumberland County in the first half of play. Barren County with 23 field goals. 5 of those were 3-pointers. And the Trojans 3 of 3 from the foul line, led by Lewis Morgan with 12 points in the first half. And Lewis had a 3-pointer in a basketball game, 4 2-point baskets, 1 of 1 from the foul line. 11 points for Ben Wyatt. A 3, 3 twos, had 2 of 2 at the foul line. 7 points for Eric Landrum in the first quarter. He had a 3 and a couple of field goals from 2-point land. 6 points for Jacob Glover on field goals. 4 for Jared Madley and a couple of field goals. Patrick Combis hit a couple of field goals for his 4 points. A 3-pointer for Will Bauer, also a 3-pointer for Cody Brewington, 2 points for Ryan Gansey, and 2 for Bo Edwards. So the Trojans getting 10 players in the scorebook in the first half.
It's always nice. I'm going to look for a possibly an alley-oop play right here out of the box. See if we can get Cody coming off the back screen, maybe. I don't know. Little Bird told me that might happen. And Barren County winning the rebounding battle in the first half, 17-5. And also Barren County only with 5 turnovers. Still a little more than you like to have, but when you're playing a little careless, a little lackadaisical, you'll turn the ball over a couple times, and the Panthers turn it over 10 times. So 17 points and 10 turnovers.
And it's going to be Wyatt, Mattingly, Landrum, Bauer, and Morgan for Barren County to start the second half. Garman, Alexander, Stalkup, Claywell. No, I don't want any. Pruitt for Cumberland County. The popcorn's good here, but it's hard to eat and talk at the same time. All right. Panthers with the basketball, moving to the right side of your radio dial. Here's Stalkup, left side to Garman. Garman looking, puts down the dribble now, circles out, gives it out to Claywell. Claywell now working to the right side. Now picks up his dribble, gives it back to Garman, back over to Stalkup. Down in the corner goes to Pruitt. Pruitt feeds it inside to Alexander. Spin move slapped away by Morgan, but taken back by Claywell. Out of the corner, Pruitt for 3. No. Rebounded there, and Bauer had it. Scramble for underneath. Jump ball goes to Barren County on the alternating possession.
See if we can get him one here.
Landrum will put it in play to Ben Wyatt. And Wyatt directing traffic now, trying to set things up here. Wyatt angles off to the right side. Now here's the alley-oop. Back door intended for Mattingly. Can't get it. And out of bounds to Cumberland County. Well, that's twice it didn't work. Maybe we'll see it again.
Come on, Coach. One more time. One more time.
Third time's charm, usually, right? Panthers with the basketball. Here's Garman. Garman out front with it. Bounce pass, high post, slapped away. Bauer has it for Barren County. Will now looking for help. Double team. Gets rid of it to Mattingly. Mattingly works it up court for the Trojans. Bounce pass off to Landrum. Lost the handle on it, but picked up by Morgan. And in the lane, Bauer. 3-pointer by Wyatt is no good. Rebound taken by Mattingly. Mattingly in the right corner. Out to Bauer. Bauer now straight away to Morgan. Morgan working left to the key. Gives it off to Landrum for 3. No. And try to get his own rebound taken by Alexander. Long pass down court. Going to be chased down by Wyatt. And the Trojans will bring it back the other way. Ben into the front court. Right side. Out to Mattingly. Left side it comes to Bauer. Bauer sends it out to Morgan. Top of the key. Fakes the 3. Now fires a pass over to Landrum with the left wing. Landrum. Lob pass. Going to be taken in there by Patrick Stalkup. Up court it goes to Alexander. He stops. Feeds it back to Stalkup. 3 ball on the way is no good. Gets his own rebound. And lost the handle. Got it back. Goes under. Puts it up. No good. Morgan with the rebound for Barren County. Off to Ben Wyatt. Wyatt racing down. Bounce pass off to Landrum. Back to Wyatt. Goes all the way to the bucket. He lays it up and missed it. Rebound taken in there by Pruitt. Gives it out to Stalkup.
Got to finish those.
Stalkup wheeling around Wyatt. Jumps it up from 15. It is in and out. Battle for the rebound. Alexander gets it back. Goes back up and puts it in. Alexander with point number 8, and it's 54-19.
Cumberland County with 5 rebounds already here in 2.5 minutes. Equaling the number they had in the first half.
Wyatt angles off to the left side this time. Had it knocked away, and coming up with it, we got a foul on Wyatt as Stalkup was headed to the bucket. Wyatt his first, team's first in the second half. Jacob Glover coming in to replace Lewis Morgan. Ryan Gansey also going to check in. Well, thought he was going to come in, but decided he was going to go back to the bench.
Lewis might be done for the night.
Could be. Claywell with the basketball for Cumberland County. Crossover dribble. Back to the right side, back over left. Now looks for help, gives it over to Garman. Garman now lost it off his foot and picked up by Ben White. He falls down, going to be tripped. And the foul on Garman, that'll be his second. Team's first of the half. .504 to play in the third. Barren County has yet to score here in the second half. Cumberland County scored a bucket from Ken Alexander. Ben Wyatt gives to Bauer. Left corner wide open. Mattingly for 3. It is no good. Rebound by Landrum. Got up high. Long 3 by Wyatt. No. Rebound taken in there by Garman. Gets rid of it to a new player in the ball game for the first time tonight. Number 23, Jamie Allen. 5'10", 185 and a senior. Long 3 good by Claywell. His 5th point.
And they get it under 30.
54-22. Breaking in lane, going under. Landrum can't get it to drop. Rebounded there by Glover. Back over to Landrum. He puts it in. Landrum with 9. It's 56-22. First 2 points of the second half. Ball deflected by Landrum and out of bounds. And Bo Edwards, along with Justin Davis, is going to check in for the Trojans. 56-22, 4:14. Looks like they may be done for the night.
I believe so.
So right now it's Edwards, Davis, Glover, Mattingly, and Bauer. Alexander will put it in play out of the side. Gives it out to Claywell. Claywell now into the front court. Left side to Stalkup. Stalkup feeds it the lane, lost the handle, a loose ball taken by Bo Edwards. Edwards has it knocked away and stolen by Stalkup. He's going to go all the way for the layup, and he's fouled by Edwards. His first, team second. Got a new player in the ball game for Cumberland County, number 20, Dustin Scott, 5'11", 175, and a sophomore. Of course, also in there is Jamie Allen. Stalkup fires it up and in. Stalkup, point number 10 for him. He's 4 of 7 from the foul line. Makes it a 56-23 ball game. Stalkup fires it up and misses this one. Ball hits the floor. Glover takes it, gives it off to Davis. Down court it comes to Edwards. Edwards cross-court pass. Mattingly going to reversing it up and missed the shot. Battle for the rebound. Glover takes it away, goes up. He's fouled.
Good job going the offensive glass there by Glove. Went up strong. Got the foul.
Foul on Alexander, his second, team second. Jacob Glover for a couple of tosses for the Trojans. With 3:46 to play here in the third. Barren County only 2 points in this third quarter. 6 for Cumberland County. Jacob Glover with 6 points in the first half. Free throw up and way off the mark. That was a brick.
If that.
He'll have another try. Chad Long, number 10, 5'9", 185, a junior, checking in for Cumberland County. Jacob Glover will try it again. This time he got it. 7 points for Glover, 57-23. Barren County up by 34 with 3:40 to play in the third. Right side it goes to Jamie Allen. Allen taking it down to the right corner. Ball knocked away, got back to Allen. Across the lane, a bad pass. Davis has it for the Trojans. Davis working around Stalkup. Left side it goes to Edwards. Edwards now trying to penetrate. Can't go. Feeds it off to Mattingly. Mattingly gets a screen from Glover. Now here's a lob down inside to Glover. In the lane. Edwards goes up and rolls it in.
Gets a roll off the front of the rim.
Bo Edwards, a freshman, with his second field goal tonight. 59-23. Blake Crabtree going to check into the next break. Here's Stalkup working off a screen from Clavel. Drives in, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound hits the floor, taken by Edwards. Edwards of Barren County, working left side. Almost a steal by Stalkup. Here's Davis with it now, right of the key. Deals it around over to Edwards, a three-pointer, good.
There you go, nice to get Bo in the scoring column again.
7 points for Bo Edwards. 62-23. 2:39 to play, third quarter. Stalkup fires it over to Clavel. Clavel on the right side of the floor. Out to Allen. Allen now putting down one dribble. Back over goes to Clavel. Clavel now back out to Stalkup. Stalkup trying to make a move on Davis. Penetrating. Fires it up. No. Rebound tapped underneath. Shot put up and in by Stalkup. Stalkup, Mr. Hustle for this Cumberland County Panther team. He's got 12. 62-25. Davis, high arching shot off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Long of Cumberland County. Stalkup into the front court. Trying to make a move on Davis. Splits the defense. Gives it off to Allen. Drives a baseline and a collision. Got an offensive foul, and Allen, as Will Bauer, took the charge.
Kind of like the heart of a guy that'll step over and take a charge. I know with the Lady Tigers, we've got Crystal Gardner who loves doing it. JU saw her do it all in the fall, and just good to have a kid that'll just step over and sacrifice their body for the team. I know at Kentucky, Patrick Sparks and Josh Carrier both do a good job of that. So it's good to have one of those kids on your team.
Blake Crabtree's checked in for the Trojans. Davis with the basketball, angles off to the left side. Fires it off to Edwards. Edwards' 12-foot jumper is no good. Rebound Crabtree. Crabtree double team. Fires it back to Davis. Davis, he'll fire up a three. And it's an air ball out of bounds to Cumberland County with a minute 34. Think the ball got deflected?
I think so. I'm going to go with it.
Pruitt's checked back into the Panther lineup along with Garman. 1:34 left, third period. It's 62-25. As Long will inbounds for the Panthers. It comes out to Garman. Garman across the timeline. Trying to get away from his defender, which is Davis. Jamie Allen with it now. Out to Pruitt. Pruitt trying to work with Crabtree. Splits the defense. Penetrates. Goes up and under. Misses a shot. Rebound knocked down. Edwards taps it off. We got a wide open layup. Crabtree on the other end. Lays it up and in. 64-25. Garman with it. Gets a screen. Now sends it out to Allen. Three-pointer shot partially blocked by Glover. Taken by Davis. Davis fires it over now to Bo Edwards. Edwards in the lane. Jumps it up. It is no good. Rebound Glover. Back up and in.
There you go, Glove. That's the way to go up strong with it.
Jacob Glover with a putback for his 9th point. It's 66-25. 41 seconds to play in the quarter. Garman trying to shake off Davis. Right side it goes to Allen. Allen picks up his dribble. Gonna have to do something with it. Pass is deflected. Loose ball. Garman falls down. Trying to get rid of it. Scooped up by Bo Edwards. Edwards, nice bounce pass to Glover underneath. Shot put up and in by Crabtree. 68-25. 14 seconds to play in the quarter. Garman with it for Cumberland County. Garman trying to penetrate. Splits the defense. Gives it off the baseline. To Scott. Out it comes to Pruitt. Now to Allen. Allen right of the lane. Fires up a shot. It's no good, but ran into Will Bauer. Could have been an offensive foul. That ends the quarter with a score. Barren County 68. Cumberland County 25. Back with the final 8 minutes after this on the Barren County Sports Radio Network.
Calvert and Nunn Insurance not only offer a variety of policies, but are exceptional in their customer service and up-to-date quotes. Contact Vicki Bartley and her staff for any of your insurance needs. Calvert and Nunn Insurance is next to the Plaza Theater in downtown Glasgow.
Got another new player in the ball game for Barren County. Seth Edmonds, 6 foot 145, a sophomore, wearing number 45. It's Davis, Bauer, Crabtree, Edwards, and Edmonds for Barren County to start the fourth.
And Jay, one of those things you want to try to challenge your team in this kind of situation is try to limit the points. Try to keep them to about 10 or less points, so 35 total in this game.
Yeah. Claywell with it for Cumberland County out of the right side. Picks up his dribble. Edwards on him. Going to have to do something with it. Finally fires it away and is saved. Whoop. Edmund stepped on the sideline in front of the Cumberland County bench. Nice defensive play, though, by Seth Edmonds. Patrick Combus going to check in the lineup now as Will Bauer will come out. Fifth senior to leave the floor. So all the seniors score in this basketball game tonight. Patrick Stalkup with the basketball for Cumberland County, guarded by Justin Davis. Long range right side, sends it off to Garment. Around the horn it goes to Claywell. Claywell out of the left wing. Claywell circles out, gives it back over to Garment. Crabtree on him. Bounce pass, high post, Alexander. Wheels around, pump fake, forces it up and in. Alexander with point number 10, and it's 68-27. 7:13 to play in the ball game. Right side, Crabtree driving the baseline, fires it back out. Edwards had the three, but now fires it up in the lane, puts it in.
A nice little floater right down through the lane.
9 points for Bo Edwards. 70-27. Stalkup with it for Cumberland County. Head to the front court to the left side.
Bo equaling the number of points he has on the year.
Wow. Cross court goes to Pruitt. Pruitt now looking inside. Looks for help. Sends it off to Stalkup. Stalkup lost the handle on it. Loose ball picked up in there by Pruitt. He fires a pass back over the timeline, and that ball will go out of bounds.
It's always nice when you can double your point average on a night like tonight.
So the Trojans will have the basketball as Justin Davis will inbounds it. 6:34 still to play in the game. It's 70-27, Barren County. Pass comes out deep to Edwards. Left side, across it goes to Crabtree. Crabtree looking, right side Davis. He's got the three, doesn't take it. Back out it comes to Crabtree. Swings it left side. Edwards fakes a three. Bounce pass over to Crabtree. Crabtree penetrating the lane, gives it off to Edwards. He's going to fire up at three now, and it's up high. Rebound, tapped around, and out of bounds to Cumberland County. .6:14 to play. Tomorrow night we'll be in Edmonton. Girls game tip-off at 6. Boys game to follow will be in there at 5:50 from Metcalfe County High.
I didn't know they had phones in Metcalfe County.
Oh, yes. For a couple of years. Oh, I did Metcalfe County for about 6 years over there. You didn't know that, did you?
I'm sorry.
A little trivia for you. So they did have phone lines then. Got a foul on the other end. Going to be on Seth Edmonds. First on Edmonds, 3 on Barren County in the second half. Garmin going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one, no good. Garmin's second toss is good. That's his first point tonight for the 5'11 senior. 70-28. Davis with the basketball for Barren County. Right side it goes to Crabtree. Cross-court pass, Edwards. Left side across the free throw line. Jumps it up. Down underneath. It goes to Edmonds. He's fouled as he goes up. So Seth Edmonds had a chance to get to the scorebook. We'll hit a couple of tosses here. The foul on Alexander, his third, team's fourth. Seth Edmonds, 6 foot 145, a sophomore.
Has appeared in 2 games and has scored 1 point.
Got a chance to double that right here.
No pressure.
First of 2 on the way is no good. He'll have another try. 5:45 still to play. Edmonds' second shot, it's no good. Rebound, put back up, air ball, tapped out. Crabtree has it, runner in the lane, no. Rebound, Crabtree trying to go back up, and a foul is going to be on somebody. Is it on Alexander? Nope, this one's going to be on 14, which is Pruitt. His first, team's 5th.
The thing I like about this unit that's in the game for the Trojans right now is they're doing a great job going for the offensive rebounds, Jay.
Yeah. Davis in the corner. Edwards. He circles out, sends it out now to Davis, and around it goes to Crabtree. Crabtree back out to Davis. They swing it around to Edwards once again. Skip pass, Crabtree, long 3, no. Rebound tapped, and Garmin has it for Cumberland County. Garmin against Crabtree behind the back dribble, and a foul on Crabtree, and that's going to be the first foul on him, and 4 on the Trojans here in the second half. Alexander to put it in play for the Panthers. Gives it out to Garmin. Sends it out to Claywell. Claywell puts down the dribble. Over it goes to Garmin. Breaking the lane. Stalkup up and under move. Misses everything. Edmonds had it knocked loose. And taken by Claywell. Claywell looks for help. Almost picked up by Crabtree on the pass. Here's Garmin for 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Crabtree. Crabtree, double team taken away by Stalkup. He puts it up and in.
When you come down with a rebound, you got to be strong with it. Come on, son.
14 for Stalkup, 70-30. 4:30 to play in the ball game. Crabtree with the basketball sends it out to Davis, and around it goes to Edwards. Edwards back out. Davis, he'll try from 15, and it rims out. Rebound taken in there by Pruitt for Cumberland County. Here's Stalkup with the basketball. Nice crossover dribble. Feeds it underneath to Alexander.
He walked.
He did, and he put it up and in anyway.
Walked him out. Come on, Mark.
He's just letting him play right now. Well, it's 70-32. It's 38-point spread. Here's Edwards on the left wing. Edwards in lane. Bounce pass underneath the Combus. He puts it in.
Great job looking at the short corner baseline runner and got Combus down there on the baseline.
Back up to 40. 72-32. 3:50 to play. Stalkup with it. Over to Claywell. Claywell now reverses it back and picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Garmin on the right wing. Feeds it in the middle now to Alexander. Off to Stalkup, or rather to Claywell. Missed the layup. Rebound in there by Edmonds. We got a foul. Foul's going to be charged to Pruitt, and that is his second. 16 fouls on the Panthers. And 3:31 to play here in the basketball game. 72-32.
It's like the seniors are getting a little restless down here on the bench. I don't know what
they've never had to sit this long. Never been out of a game that long. Here's Crabtree. Nice diagonal pass. Bo Edwards. On the baseline, Edmonds. Double team. Sends it back out deep to Davis. Davis over to Edwards. Edwards working around to the key. Gives it off to Crabtree. Crabtree will fire it up from 12. Got it!
I think they're petitioning for Jonathan Riddle to be put in the game, and I think hear a couple of them come. Jonathan Riddle and Chase Reed.
Seen any varsity action this year. Here's a pass. Garmin breaking underneath. Lays it up and in. Garmin his first field goal tonight. 3rd point. 74-34. 2:45 to play. Edwards with it in a trap. Bounces out to Davis. Nice pass down to Combus. Across the lane it goes to Edmonds. He puts it up and in. Seth Edmonds now gets in the scorebook.
There you go, Seth.
And it's 76-34. And we got a whistle and a foul on Davis. And that's going to be his first and the team's 5th. And now we're going to get Jonathan Riddle, 5'9", 175 at a freshman, along with Chase Reed, 5'5", 110 a freshman, as Justin Davis and Patrick Combus come out.
Receive a big ovation from the crowd.
And a 30-second timeout call with 2:29 to play in a basketball game. It's Barren County 76, Cumberland County 34.
So you want to talk a little Lady Toppers?
Lady Toppers losing their first conference game. What's the deal with that?
You were going to be the one to bring it up, you know.
Yeah.
We're 11-1 right now, and one loss at Arkansas State. They're the number 2 seed right now in the East Division, and we got them up here, and they got us down there, and then we went on to Little Rock on Saturday night, and got a win by 10. So it's always nice. And what the best thing about it is we control our own destiny. We win 2 games with the number 1 seed. We get a bye, and then we get to have a day off in the conference tournament, so it'll all pay off.
Right around the corner.
Yes.
Down in Denton, Texas.
That's right.
Alexander to put it in play for Cumberland County. Here's Garmin, fakes a 3, drives the lane, one-hand jumper, no good. Rebound knocked down and out of bounds to the Trojans.
He got up on that rebound, almost looked like a bird jumping up. Go get it.
Yeah. 2:24 to play in the game, as Crabtree will bring it up for the Trojans. We got 4 freshmen and a sophomore, I believe, in the ball game right now. As Reed has it.
I mean, it's like we're at Rupp Arena and Matt Heisenbuttle's just getting in the game.
Yeah. Here's Edwards, has it knocked loose. Reed has it. Reed now gives it back in the corner to Edwards. Cross-court pass, Crabtree, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound tapped around, underneath, put back up. Edmonds is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
I think John Riddle had a hand in that offensive rebound as well, Jay.
And the foul on Alexander, that is his 4th, team 7th.
When you're a freshman, you just like to hear your name said.
Yeah.
You like to hear the crowd shout your name and say shoot it, and all just has to soak in, and then you'll kind of get into the flow of the game as he misses the first free throw.
Edmonds 0 for 3. He just missed that one. He'll have another try. And this free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Garman. Long pass underneath to Claywell. He lays it in. 7 points for the 8th grader, Curtis Claywell. 76-36, a minute 40 to play. Crabtree with a basketball for Barren County. Comes out to the middle of the floor to set things up. Now angles off left side. Gives it off now to Reed. He can't shoot it. Reed now sends it out to Edwards. Edwards right side. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree trying to penetrate. Bounce pass in the corner to Reed. Reed now looks and sends it back out deep to Crabtree. Minute 20 to play. Crabtree bounce pass over to Edwards on the right side. Edwards, he'll fire up that 3. Got it!
3-ball corner pocket.
Oh, Edwards with 12 points tonight. And it's 79-36. Garman in the lane. Leaves it now with Claywell. Up and under shot. Good off the window. Nice runner by Curtis Claywell for point number 9. 79-38. Crabtree with the basketball. 55 seconds to play in the game. Crabtree in the corner. Reed, he'll fire it up. It's an air ball. Taken by Seth Edmonds. High looping pass out to Crabtree. Crabtree bounce pass inside. Here's a hook shot. No good by Riddle. Rebound in there by Cumberland County. 38 seconds to play. Patrick Stalkup driving the baseline. Cut off. Now circles back out with it. Now reverses it back. Drives baseline again. Fires out a pass to Pruitt for 3. Air ball. Reed has it for Barren County. He's fouled by Alexander.
Now he'll get a chance to go to the line, get in the scorebook. Everybody all smiles. Everybody, we're even over here saying, I see Nathan and Warner even trying to shoot it, trying to get him in the book.
Chase Reed, a 5'5", 110-pound freshman. A big smile on his face.
He reminds me of Ollie from Hoosiers.
What a great movie that was.
Mm-hmm.
Reed at the line. 1-1. Free throw up. It is no good. Rebound, though, by Riddle. He puts it up, missed the shot. Ball knocked down. Reed has it in the lane. He'll put it up and in.
Got it. And he got it, and the crowd goes wild.
81-38, 14 seconds to play.
Referee's even smiling.
Stalkup falling down, loose ball, scramble for it. They're letting them play, and it's scrambled again. Loose ball, they're fighting for it. Riddle has it. Off to Crabtree, knocked away by Garman. Garman all the way to the bucket, lays it in at the horn. It'll count. That's the ball game, and Barren County wins it 81-40 over Cumberland County. Trojans go to 18-5 in the year. Cumberland County drops to 2-20 here in Barren County tonight. Come back with the Travelers Food Plaza postgame report.
Hatcher and Sandler Funeral Home, serving all with dignity and respect since 1899. Calvert and Nunn Insurance not only offer a variety of policies, but are exceptional in their customer service and up-to-date quotes. Contact Vicki Bartley and her staff for any of your insurance needs. Calvert and Nunn Insurance is next to the Plaza Theater in downtown Glasgow.
3 periods of play, 81-40 the final score as Barren County goes to 18-5 of the year. Cumberland County 2-20 on the season. Cumberland County with 16 field goals, one of those a three-pointer, and they were 7 of 12 from the foul line, led by Patrick Stalkup's 14. 12 for Ken Alexander, 9 for Curtis Claywell, and 5 for Kenny Garman. Barren County tonight still tallying up the field goals. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 field goals in the second half, 34 field goals for the ball game, and a total of looks like 7 3-pointers for the Trojans. Just about everybody scored for Coach Steve Riley tonight. Lewis Morgan with 12, Bo Edwards with 12, to lead the Trojans in scoring. Lewis had all 12 of his points in the second quarter. Bo Edwards with 10 of his 12 in the second half. 11 points for Ben Wyatt, 9 for Eric Landrum, 9 for Jacob Glover, 6 points for Patrick Combest, 6 for Blake Crabtree, 4 for Jared Mattingly, 3 for Cody Brewington, 3 for Will Bauer, Seth Edmonds with 2, Chase Reed with 2, and let's see if I missed anybody. Ryan Gansey with 2. John Bonnewell did not score, but didn't matter anyway in this game, did it, Steve Riley?
Well, we felt like we needed to have senior night, but we were hoping it'd be a situation where we wouldn't have to play anybody. You know, our goal was not to play anybody more than half the game, and we were easily able to do that. Some of our seniors probably played, you know, I'd say Lewis played 10 minutes, 11 minutes. A couple of the other seniors, I think Will Bauer may have played more than half the game, but other than that, I don't think any of our seniors did. And, of course, our juniors that play a lot, they probably didn't play more than 8 minutes. And we really didn't want them to because we have 2 tough games coming up, tomorrow night and Thursday, and plus the districts next week. So, you know, I played this game only with the thought process that we probably should be able to play it without having to play guys too many minutes. We were able to get that accomplished.
One of the other thing, Coach, is I told Jay, you know, at one point, you know, we had a young group on the floor when the 5 seniors came out, that second group of kids that came in. I said, well, Jay, here's the future of Barren County basketball. And you know, they did a pretty good job midway through the first quarter.
Well, our junior class is really good. You know, we got, you know, Ryan Gansey, our starting point guard, and John Bonnewell, leading shot blocker, on our starting center, and Cody Brewington, our leading scorer. They're all in that class. Jacob Glover, who's given us a lot of good minutes, and then Pat Compass, who played pretty good tonight. And we got a few sophomores, and then we have a really strong freshman class that won our freshman district very handily, and a few of those are out there tonight, but several of the really good ones weren't able to dress tonight because we're just alternating guys. And we dressed 2 guys from the freshman team that never dressed at a varsity game, and our seniors asked me, for senior night, they requested those 2 guys get a chance to dress, and I was more than happy to let them, and one of them got to score, and the other one almost scored. So I know they were real excited about that. And but we got a battle tomorrow night with Metcalf. They're a much improved team, and we know that. And then we play Clinton, who's a pretty solid team, Thursday night down there in a place that's a very tough place to play. And you know, we want to play. We want to do 2 things this week. We want to play well, but just as much as that, we want to get out of it without any injury, so we can be healthy going into the district tournament Monday night.
Talk about Metcalf County. That's a team you beat rather handily early in the season, but they're a team that's really improved as the season has gone on, won the 4th region All-A.
Well, they were going to improve because Coach Mack's a really good coach, and they got L.J. Harbison back. You know, he'd been injured. He didn't play the first game of the year. He had a football injury, and then they started playing some young guys. And I think probably the first 10 games of the year, Mack was experimenting to see who he should play. And because the first 10 games are really a time for coaches just to kind of experiment with their team, and once he settled on who was going to play, they played much better after that point. And I don't think they're quite as consistent as Mack would want them to be yet, but they'll get there.
Coach, how do you get your team to, you know, kind of turn the page as far as from tonight to tomorrow night? You know, tonight kind of more of a lackadaisical night. You know, you still have to come and get the job done and still keep their legs fresh, but also they have to come in with totally a different focus tomorrow night.
That's right. I think it won't be that difficult for this reason. Metcalf is a rival. They'll have a big crowd. It's their senior night, so there'll be a lot of enthusiasm in the gym. And then a lot of our main players didn't play hardly any night, so it wasn't like that they had to get real focused tonight and then, you know, and turn it up again tomorrow night. You know, I know they'll be glad to get an opportunity to get out there and get a few more minutes in. But the game went the way we hoped it would. We were able to play. Our seniors played really well, really well as a group, and they were really into it. And then we got out of it without any injuries. You know, that's the main thing for us. You know, like I said, if we can get out this week without any injuries and play sharp going into the tournament, then we'll feel good about our situation.
And that district tournament starts a week from tonight. And you play 3 out of 4 nights this week. That kind of gets you in that routine of playing in tournaments.
Well, it does. And, you know, and again, you know, you worry about playing 3 games a week before the tournament, but we felt like we could do it. Actually, we told our guys that you will probably practice more minutes than we would have played tonight. That's what we felt. We talked about it, and we finally decided that if we practiced, it would probably be a lot harder physically on our guys than actually the game would be if it went the way we hoped it would, and it actually did.
Steve, thanks for coming out. Congratulations to you. We'll see you tomorrow night over at Edmonton.
Nice we'll see you, Jay. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
All right. The Trojans rolling to an 81-40 win tonight over the Cumberland County Panthers. We'll come back to wrap it up after this break in the Travelers Food Plaza post-game report here on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Wins 81-40 over Cumberland County here tonight. You look at some of the records of some of the teams, top teams in the 4th region. Franklin Simpson right now has the best record of the 4th region teams at 21-4. Warren Central's 19-5. Barren County now 18-5. Allen County, Scottsville 16-9. Bowling Green 15-9, and Russellville 15-8. Looking over the scoring once again for the Trojans tonight, led by Lewis Morgan and Bo Edwards, both with 12 points each. Lewis had a 3, his only 3 this year, and had 4 twos and 1 free throw. All the points scored in the second period of play. 12 points for Bo Edwards, 2 threes for Bo. He had 3 two-point baskets. 11 points for Ben Wyatt, all in the first half. He had a 3, 3 twos, and 2 of 2 from the foul line. 9 points for Eric Landrum, a 3-pointer for Eric. He had 3 two-point baskets. 9 points for Jacob Glover. He had 4 baskets and 1 of 2 from the foul line. 6 points for Patrick Combest on field goals. 6 points for Blake Crabtree, all on field goals from 2-point range. 4 points for Jared Maddenley and a couple of field goals. A 3 for Cody Brewington, also a 3 for Will Bauer tonight. 2 points for Ryan Gansey. 2 points for Chase Reed, and 2 points for Seth Edmonds. And so just about everybody scored tonight with the exception of Jonathan Riddle and John Bonniwell. So a nice way to go out for these seniors tonight here on their home floor, and hoping that next week, district tournament time, hosting the district tournament, Trojans can come out with 2 victories and win the 16th district once again, or the 15th district.
Well, Jay, I was, I obviously voiced that concern to Coach Riley about, being ready to play tomorrow night. And, I can kind of understand what he's doing. Number one, trying to get his kids into the, tournament-style play, playing, 3 games in 4 days, and trying to get them in that mode of almost game day conditioning. And but I also see John Butler's side is, we're going to hang out.
Yeah.
We'll have that tournament time to play, our back-to-back games, whatever we need to do, when district and region tournament comes, and we'll come down and take care of business, and we'll see who does.
And we'll see you tomorrow night in Edmonton.
We will.
It'll be a nice little trip for you over to Metcalfe County, Hornet Land. So,
last time I was at Metcalfe County High School was on J.P. Blevins Senior Night.
J.P. Blevins Senior Night.
In 1998.
Okay.
We went over there. The Kentucky Headhunters played between games. They announced J.P. Blevins was going to be McDonald's All-America candidate, signed with Kentucky, and that place was wild, and we took the shaft that night and got beat, but there's no J.P. Blevins, no Kentucky signee playing for him this year, so hopefully we can go over there tomorrow night and walk out there with a W.
Trojanettes and Lady Hornets at 6 o'clock with the boys' game to follow. The Trojans and the Hornets, both games here tomorrow night at Magic 106.7 in Glasgow's ESPN. Final score again tonight, Barren County 81, Cumberland County 40. For Greg Peterson, Jay Turner, thanks for listening, and good night from Barren County High.
Calvert and Nunn Insurance not only offer a variety of policies, but are exceptional in their customer service and up-to-date quotes. Contact Vicki Bartley and her staff for any of your insurance needs. Calvert and Nunn Insurance is next to the Plaza Theater in downtown Glasgow.